The reason I was so upset, and had been for some time, was that my genius was not being recognized by everyone else in the room. It was a writer's workshop. My story about the Parmesan cheese aliens that attacked everyone and stole their cheese, it wasn't met with high regard, particularly by Sandra, who said it was the stupidest story she'd read this semester. But I didn't really believe her, or rather, I knew she didn't really get the story. It wasn't about Parmesan cheese. It was an allegory for financial misconduct in our political system. You do realize the Parmesan cheese represents our resources and the aliens represent our political leaders, right? I asked. Yeah, she said, insinuating that I was really stupid. But I still didn't believe her. The other stupid 20-somethings from working-class families in the suburbs of Chicago were on her side. And I was almost 30, back in college for the student loans, basically, some float money, until I could get my gambling addiction under control. I fancied myself a poker player. My checking account fancied me a fool. Genius was what I really fancied myself. I thought I was smart, smarter than the rest. But it was later pointed out that my piece on aliens and Parmesan was full of typos and grammatical mistakes. We know you think you're really smart or something, but really, you're just a creepy old weirdo, Tina said. Then Tina and Sandra high-fived. I couldn't believe it. They were all ganging up on me. Look, I'm not here to fight you. I just wrote the story, that's all. Just making sure you understood that it's not really about aliens and Parmesan. That would be ridiculous. You're ridiculous, said Fernanda, finally speaking up. More high fives. They all hated me. The teacher finally spoke. Why don't we hear about your story, Heather? Heather got out her story, and we got out our copies of it. Then it was time to critique Heather's work. And her story was super dumb. And I don't mean that in any other way than how it sounds. If you had read Heather's story without knowing she was a 21-year-old woman, you would have thought it was conjured by a 5-year-old and then dictated to an adult who could type it out.